Okay. All right, let me get ready here. All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Please join me in reciting the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, roll call.
Mayor Franklin?
Here.
Ron Miller?
Present.
Chris Armstrong?
Present.
I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes from last week.
Unless someone found something I didn't, I'd make a motion we approve them.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. We approve the minutes of the February 9th meeting as presented. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Bear with me. Approval of claims. Claims total $353,251. Any discussion? Entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded to approve the claims. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, approval of licenses. There are none. Additions or deletions to the agenda? None. Anybody? Okay. Old business? There is none. New business. Reports. Acting Building Commissioner.
Deb?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay. Let's see. This week I only had one building inspection, but I've asked two property owners to appear today. One of them is here, the other one is not. And the one that is here is on 1305 Spear Street, which is the one we condemned last week.
Okay.
And I would like to recommend that the attorney type a letter to release the city of any liability, because we would like to have the place raised. It's in pretty bad shape.
And we're talking about Spear Street, 1305 Spear.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you say the owner of 1305 Spear
Yes, he is.
is here?
He's right here. Uh-huh.
Would you mind coming up to the mic? Can I get you to state your name and address for me, please?
Jonathan Massler,
Okay.
1305 Spear.
Okay. Can you, what's the spelling of your last name?
M-A-S, state address, T-E-L-L-E-R. A fine American name.
Thank you. Yeah. Jonathan, I understand that we've been going through this process with you for a week or 10 days or now. I understand that you're in agreement that the house is a problem and it needs to come down?
Yes.
Okay, so you won't object to that?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have my city attorney contact you and present a letter to you to that effect, and then we will work together with the building department in the meantime, and we'll see how we can get this thing resolved. And I appreciate your cooperation and wish you the best of luck. That's it?
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
What address do we use, or phone number do we use to contact you?
Okay. The best way to contact me is email.
Okay.
JRMASTEL@yahoo.com.
Okay.
My current mailing address is 3619 South, 700 West, Kewanna, Indiana, 46939.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Any other questions? Thank you, Jonathan. I really appreciate it. George?
I was just going to stick around and talk to you. All right.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, and 1828 East Market Street was asked to appear but did not.
Right.
Okay. We will follow up with city attorney and have him contact the owner of that property.
Okay. I had 5 permits this week. Last week we continued 320 Godfrey Street.
Uh-huh.
They came in and pulled a demolition permit. Their estimated date of completion is May 1st. to get that tore down.
Would be completed at on May
Yes.
1st, okay. That sounds good. Questions for the building department? Chris? No? Entertain a motion to accept the building report.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay, thanks, Deb.
You're welcome.
Good work.
Thank you.
Logansport Code Enforcement Report. George? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't see that on there. I hadn't given a report since I started this, so I went back and the numbers that are on your sheet are everything that I've done since I started it. Total violation issued with letters sent and notices posted on the door was 32. And this is for anything from trash to junk TVs, carpet, lawn debris, that type of stuff piled up in the yards. Of those 32, 17 have been cleared where the homeowner took care of them themselves. 13 are still ongoing.
Okay.
As of yesterday morning, there were 10 vehicles that I've tagged with the red tag. I think the first round that'll be followed up on to see if they're moved yet is, I believe it's next week. Next Tuesday will be the first day that I've got to go out. I did tag an additional 6 vehicles yesterday that this report doesn't reflect.
Are any of those vehicles that you're tagging on the street, or is that the police department that does
That's the
that?
police department that handles them on the street. I only do the ones that are in the yards or on the private property.
Do you take care of barking dogs?
No.
Okay. I had a couple complaints. I wanted to know.
I don't know, you're the boss, so I guess I'll do whatever you tell me to.
So if someone pulls a car up and doesn't have any tags on it, sitting into your side lot, backyard, front yard, wherever, that's what you're looking for?
That is correct. There are some of these vehicles that have current license plates on it, but it's obvious that they're not operable. One yesterday that I did, the whole grill, radiator, fan, everything in the front was gone from it. And then, but it had current plates on it. It was obvious that it had been wrecked. And then there was another one, fairly new car on Spear Street that was the same way. The whole front end, right corner was bent, the tires was off of it, but it was obvious that it wasn't operational.
City ordinance requires the vehicle to be operational and be insured, or else it's in violation. Okay, thanks.
All right.
All right. Superintendent of Public Works, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a summary of detailed work we've been accumulating the last week. If I'd entertain a motion, if you want to thumb through that, I'll try to answer any questions that you may have. And while you're doing that, I'm coming to ask approval to raise our shoe allowance at the street department from $50 to $100. Puts us in line with the other departments.
Your which allowance?
Our work shoe allowance.
First I've heard of it, Dan.
Right?
Don't take it the wrong way, but I'd
That's
like
okay.
to. I'd like to explore what
This
you're talking about.
This is the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, the street department is allowed $50 towards purchase of a pair of steel-toed work shoes. Okay, and I would like to raise that to $100.
Okay.
And we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Or in the cemetery, they have no allowance, so I'll run that by you later.
Okay.
Talk to the clerk treasurer, she said to bring it up, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, it's the first I've heard of it.
Okay,
I haven't had a
that's
chance
correct.
to even explore it. I
Right.
honestly know nothing about it. So,
Okay?
any other questions on that? Any questions on the superintendent's report?
No.
I think the mayor's office had received several calls on hauling from Chase Road. I'm pretty sure 99% that we do have that taken care of, so you shouldn't be getting any other calls.
Okay. And the railroad tracks at 18th Street?
We have called, we have made contact. Your secretary has numbers of the people we have called, and they are looking into it.
Okay.
It was sold. There's railroad ties that are rotted out, and what we did, we put hot asphalt in there and smoothed it out the best we can do. But we have contacted the railroad.
When did you do that?
Monday.
2 days ago, 3 days
Yep,
ago?
yep.
Okay. Very good. Okay. All right, we'll entertain a motion to accept the Superintendent of Public Works report.
I make a motion.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded to accept that report. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Officer Clark. Understand that Chief Neer has had a previous commitment,
Yes,
and you're here to represent him?
yes, sir.
All right. Can you tell me what's on your mind today?
Well, we submitted a letter to the Board of Works for consideration for two promotions. One will be Brian Hillis from the rank of detective to the rank of Detective First Sergeant. Brian's been on the department for approximately 11 and a half years. He's done a fine job in our detective division. He's held the rank of detective for a little over 2 years. And Chief Neer and I have spoken, and we would like to see his advancement. We feel it's well-deserved. The second was with John Rogers. John was a transfer from another department. I think he's been a police officer for about 12 years combined. He's been at our department for a little over a year, and he was transferred to our Special Investigation Unit, and he's been there for approximately 6 months, doing a very good job, and we would like to move him to the rank of detective from patrolman with your approval.
Questions for the chief? Okay. I would entertain a motion to approve the request by the chief.
So moved.
Been moved and properly seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Congratulations, Detective Hillis. I hear nothing but good things, and I really appreciate the extra effort and the stability that you're bringing to that department. And it hasn't gone unnoticed, and I want to congratulate you. I appreciate it. Okay. Fire Chief, Mark. Or I should have said congratulations, First Sergeant Hillis. All right.
Morning.
Mr. Strong.
Just submitted my report there for the month, and really nothing. We had a small house fire there a week ago. Other than that, things pretty quiet at the fire department. Been doing a lot of training, stuff like that, keeping us busy.
Okay.
Any questions over my report?
Well, I, as you know, just got your report about 10 minutes ago because you'd been sick, so I thought
Yeah.
if you might recap it for us, but I'm looking at it as we go through. I see we had one mutual aid fire in Washington Township.
Yeah, we actually got Signal 9, but it was, like I said, we're trying to build our relations again with the outside, and we've got a good relationship with Walton, and they had a fire, and they called us right away. Ended up being a smaller fire than they thought, so they Signal 9'd us, but it's just nice to have a working relationship again.
Okay. Looking at your mileage report. Okay, questions for the fire chief?
This is a dumb question, but the state requires certain reports that you file online. Is mileage one of them?
Mileage?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I know of.
Okay, so the reports that you file then are pertaining to fire runs that you've made?
Yes, runs and different EMS runs and everything we do through the state.
Okay.
But I don't think mileage is part of that at all.
Okay.
I think mileage is a Board of Works requirement that goes way back to the Joni Wilson days. Goes way back to the 70s, early 80s, monthly reports.
Interesting.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to accept the fire chief's report.
Motion to accept.
Second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you, Mark. Board member comments?
None.
Hearing none. Visitor comments? No visitor comments? All right, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Moved and properly seconded to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, we're